lên.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. It's a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he thumps it clear. Rooney. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely, so...
Hazard! He scored! Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's definitely not his best. Rodri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Baresi gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. Timber gets it away. Camavinga. Ambitious ball here. No way through. And it's played forward. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. David Villa aimed beyond the defence. Rooney. He's got away. And now they can clear their lines.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Azar. That is a great pick out. Girassi. And he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, there's the clearance. And that's another good win of the ball. He's away! Batistuta. Chance for a shot! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Colorado Springs have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's gone looking for safety. Rodri does well to get it back. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Gabriel. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Marino. Now it's Girassi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. Rooney. Messi. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Kekes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. Cleared without complication. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. And he's found a way past. Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. It's going to be another throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. He can get that clear. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, terrible. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! Late in the day, this could well be it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's intervened well there. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the keeper has it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Batistuta. Takes a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Now that looks a decent ball. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Batistuta, and he's surging through. Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Now it's Rodri. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's definitely not his best. Nicely aimed pass.
Colorado Springs are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great vision. There will be a throw-in. Now it's De Bruyne. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Girassi. Ambitious ball here. That is a great pick out. He might be in here! Now, who's going to be first to this? Eder Militao gets it clear. De Bruyne knocks it into space, and he's picked out the run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get it through? And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Messi, and that's been intercepted. Nesta. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Some resolute defending there. Yamal, and the through ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Colorado Springs can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Donnarumma clears. Well, they've got it again. Girassi. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Face to face with the shoots! He scores! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well,
He's having a hit! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
22, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 9, Bebeto.
Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. And he's being shifted off it.
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Stood up well to him there. Aimed beyond the defence. Bebeto. And they're back on the ball again. Bebeto. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Referee's given a throw. And this is Bebeto. Thinks of... There's the shot! It's in! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Number 19.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Great chance! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! He has done it! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 5, Batistuta.
We have got ourselves a game here. Looking for options for movement. Bebeto. And there's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Added minutes has been indicated.
No, he's not getting his way this. Tries from a long way out. Chance! In he goes again! It's in! 2 ahead! ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Not so much sophisticated. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. That's a sharp pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. Cleared without complication. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Cafu. That's gone for a throw-in.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's been chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Azar. Azar takes control of it and he's on the move. Deftly away. Now it's Eto'o. Kaká. Yamal. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Eto'o. Played back to the goalkeeper. Donnarumma is there to clear. Raul. Gabriel. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Hazard. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. It is a corner. Barcelona with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for the run. Now it's Hazard. And here's Raul. Kaká. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's made its way to him. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. That'll be a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they're quick to get it back. That is good alertness. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Coming on to replace him is...
And we're off again.
18,
Colorado Springs are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Bastoni. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Tries to play it through. Brilliantly cut out. Bastoni. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Kaká. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. Oh, just skips past Yamal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 13.
Well, they've got it again. Now it's Hazard. Girassi! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one
Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, there's the clearance. And that's another good win of the ball. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Played in by Park Ji-sung. It's a goal kick. Played into space.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
I think we're just about done here. It's a searching pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Girassi is flagged offside. Bastoni. Nicely shaped ball. Eto'o looking to get on the end of this.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! No mistake! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Messi. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Not the most convincing of passes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for the run. And that's a good... He's had a shot! There it is! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Hazard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Al Hilal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's gone out for a throw-in. And this is shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Searching pass he's played there. Al Hilal are looking to go forward now. Can he get it through? Now it's Villa. David Villa. Real chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And the shot! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Villa. Just the kick, David Villa! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Al Hilal have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! That's a half-decent try.
Marino certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Al Hilal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That pass isn't the best. David Villa. Now, can they get him away? He could be in here. And it's Messi. And a chance! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. But it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No way through. Looking to play him in. Neymar looking to run onto it. Referee's given a throw. Roberto Carlos. Cherki! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cherki usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neymar. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! Goal! Al Hilal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Al Hilal go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Tries to pass it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Colorado Springs clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Colorado Springs really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Looking for... He's having a shot! And that could have brought them level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. And it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
It's a promising position.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now, he's got space here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a searching pass. Now that... Great chance! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, what a game, unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting.